All right, Rodney Morris is warming up here on the streaming table. Trying to get that back arm loosened up. Not that he needs too much of that, but he's been playing pretty strong lately. Where did he finish in the last event that we had?
I think 5th, 6th. I think 5th, 6th.
In the Swanee, yes. Yeah. He's done warming up, he's telling his opponent here. Josh Corioso. We don't know. I don't know. Corioso. So first I've heard this name. I'm not familiar with him. I'm going to assume he's from this area here.
And it looks like he's opted not to warm up, so he
well, now isn't that
that's
an interesting scenario
right.
now, isn't it? I'll be very interested to see how he plays. Well, Rodney didn't take too much time in warming up either, though.
Oh, yeah, Rodney Morris came in 4th in the Swanee. Thanks to my pool stats guy.
Thank you, Don Espinosa.
Don Espinosa of Pool Tracks. You know what? You just earned yourself a logo placement.
A logo.
Come to pooltracks.net. Anybody got a line on this guy, John Corioso? I'd much appreciated in the chat room.
Yeah, anybody know anything about this guy? Please let us in on it. And if you're out there listening and you know something, why don't you come on join the chat room and enlighten us. Okay, that was a very good stroke. Okay, this guy's got game. If he runs this rack out, then we'll know a little bit more about Josh, won't we? All right, this is going to be a short rack, Daniel. He's lined up this 5-9, just like that. Kabow, watch. There you go. 1 zip over Rodney Morris.
Wow.
I guess he didn't need any warm-up.
I guess not.
Amar Kang has come over and handed Rodney some kind of a drink here. Soda, Red Bull, something. It's getting to be about that time. I don't know, where's my hot streaming coffee? I'm about ready for some more.
Go grab a cup.
Maybe I will.
I'm just going to fix a couple things on my website here, like the donate button.
Well, that would be novel.
Right.
All right, Josh Corioso at the break here. Looks like he's going to come up dry. Nope, he made a ball. Made the 8 on the break. Has an open shot on the 1. Just has to worry about the cue ball a little bit here on the placement for the 2. See how he pulls this off. Looks like he's going to try to go around the 4, bump into it and come around, and did not work out too well for him. I don't think he can see any of this too. I don't really know his game, so I don't know whether he's going to jump or try to come off the end rail or go to the side and come, or masse. Looks like he's going to maybe try to masse. Just slightly. Boy, he had a little bit more of that than I thought. All right, Rodney's finally able to come to the table here. See what he does with this too. There are some options. I can't tell whether it goes past the 5 into the corner. I think it might. If so, then he's all right. Yeah, he used the 5 a little bit. He's a big helper.
It's just the way it looks on the laptop.
And here he goes. Rodney the Rocket Morris. Quite a legend in the billiard community, for sure. Been around a lot of years. Used to reside in Hawaii. I don't know whether he's still there or not. I know he had gone to Phoenix for a while. Don't think he is any longer in Phoenix. And there he comes. All right. We have a match, Daniel. 3rd annual Chet Ito Memorial here. Mountain View.
That is right.
CBC, California Billiard Club. And what have we? The next matchup?
Next matchup's going to be Oscar Dominguez versus Steve Danabale.
All right.
Don't know much about Steve.
Well, now we know Oscar's playing again.
Now we got homework to do on 2 players. I still haven't heard anything about John Corioso yet.
Yes, we know nothing about this guy. And I don't believe Chris Swart knew anything about him either.
No, that's true.
Maybe I should go ask around. All right, well, I'll sign off for a couple of minutes. I think I'm going to go over to get something to drink, and I will ask a couple of people if they know anything about...
Oh, well, I just found out Josh plays out of Qtopia in San Jose.
Okay, good. So we know a little bit about Josh then.
Thanks
Very
a lot,
little.
Barbara.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right, so it looks like this guy Josh is actually a pretty strong player.
G. Annabelle. That's how you pronounce it. G. Annabelle.
He's got kind of a nice stroke. Plays good table speed. It's a good shot on the 6. I mean on the 5. But he whiffed the 6 ball. Special thanks to Mark151 in the chat room for his recent donation to Point of View Pool. Thank you very much for helping us keep this cause going.
Second call for Jimmy Q, table 8, Jimmy Q, second call.
Oh, he tried to two-rail kick that in the side. He didn't want to waste any time. He wanted to make that ball. All right, that's going to make it 2-1. If you're just joining, streaming live from California Billiard Club in Mountain View, California. And we got a field of 101 players here for this double elimination race to 8 tournament. Lots of action coming up all weekend long here from Mountain View live. Thank you for everybody for coming onto the stream. I need a sip of that.
Is that weird? You do? That was more than a sip. Dog. Woof. I've had lots of really good comments about our stream today and the comments and everything from a number of people.
It doesn't. All right, so Josh Corioso, he's got actually a pretty good game. He's playing well.
Yes, he does.
He gave Rodney a game in this last in the last game. He tried to do a two-rail kick on the 4-ball to make the ball. Those are always really tough shots to play. I'll be right with you, okay? I'll be right there. So, once this rack is over, I'm going to take a quick break.
All right.
I'm going to leave you with the barbecue, Barbara Lee.
Oh, that's dangerous. That could be very dangerous. I'll take good care of everybody.
Heck, I might even have Bob Jewett come onto the stream. Why not? He just walked in.
Awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to let you guys all know I'm proud to announce that POV Pool has just received our 40,000 live views.
Oh my God.
In the 3 months that we have been streaming pool and billiards events.
History has been made and you were part of it today.
40,000.
Nice.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That is so great.
Wow. Yeah, Mark151 in the chat room just mentioning how
cold it is in Chicago.
How cold it is in Chicago. You wouldn't want to go out and play any pool, but it's great to be able to watch the stream, and you know, it's a great alternative if you're not in a pool hall playing pool. It's a great alternative to be able to have content on the internet to watch.
Absolutely. And Mark, I'm related to half of Chicago, so who knows? You might be my third, second distant cousin.
Yeah, absolutely. There you go.
All right, and he
Well,
takes
look at
another
this.
one down. Look at
It's
this.
a 2-2 match in a race to 8. Rodney Morris now neck and neck with Josh Corioso. And once again, folks, I'm just going to take a quick break here. I should be right back. I have to order some food as well.
Yeah, you need to eat. We need to keep you well fed on this.
That's right. Enjoy the stream, folks. I'm going to leave it with the barbecue, and I might throw somebody else in the driver's seat with her in just a minute or so. So enjoy the match, folks, and thanks for watching.
Have a good one, Daniel. All right, there you have it. Daniel's on break. We'll see if he sends anybody my way, but if he doesn't, that's cool with me too. We'll just hang out and continue the POV party here in Mountain View with Josh Corioso up to bat on the break. Comes up dry and brings Rodney the Rocket. Legendary player. Very cool, kickback, relaxed player, I must say.
If you get cold, we can always come back.
All right, a little bit of an uncharacteristic miss there for Rodney. I really thought that he wouldn't have any trouble with that too, but brings Josh back to the table. His only problem with this too is the cue ball running into the 7 and the 8 here, and he does need to get back down for the 3, although he can leave himself a little long. I think he'll be fine. I actually think he can miss the 7. We'll see. Nope. But he left himself the perfect angle.
This is gonna be funny.
Say, hold on here.
It's sad.
Hold on. I have a message from Melinda Wang is here in the booth with me.
Yeah, he says I can compensate.
Oh, Melinda is coming to help commentate. Yay.
Yeah, it's gonna be horrible now.
No, this is going to be terrific. Let me just get her headset here, and we'll get her volume turned up, and we'll be good to go. Welcome, Melinda. Thank you for joining POV Pool. You're an old pro at this.
Oh, this is very interesting. Hang on a second. These are interesting. Where did you get these?
I have no idea, but they were cheap. So,
That's what she said. Just kidding.
oh boy, Melinda Wang. We just got to see
you
her
just
on the
finished- you
stream
just finished
table.
watching me dog it. It was great,
Oh,
wasn't it?
now come on.
Absolutely fabulous.
No, you made some great shots, and I'll tell you what, Melinda,
They
your
weren't good
safety
enough.
play was terrific.
To a
Really,
point.
we were commenting on your
Dang it.
control of that cue ball on many of those shots was awesome, and you made him think twice a few times. So, but we know how much you really want this, and we were both commenting on the fact that you're really going after this, and I think that's great.
Well,
Very excited for you.
I don't have a whole lot of sense. Just a whole lot of competitive drive. Doesn't really help though.
Oh, I hear you on that, because it you know what I find? I don't know if this happens to you. I tend to get too serious
Too serious.
because I want so badly to win, and I am so competitive, and so every shot is like, sometimes I just get a little too serious about the game to where I don't even have fun.
A bad day
'cause
of pool is always better than a good day at work.
Isn't that
That's
true?
actually one of the few things I do tell myself when I'm in the middle of a match that, well, like the match you just saw. I thought to myself, you know what? This is a Saturday, and I'm here just playing the worst pool that I could possibly play in front of a huge audience. But you know what? It beats being at work.
Isn't that the truth, though? Yeah,
Somewhat.
I'd much rather be at the pool table than anywhere else.
So we have Rodney Morris.
Yeah, and he was just, while we were talking, there you go.
Who's he playing?
He is playing a guy named Josh Corioso. And we really know very little about Josh. I think one of the chat members said that he was, I believe, out of San Jose, but I'm not 100% positive. And since I've been talking, I better figure out what the score here is.
We'll just make something up. Oh, wow.
We'll make the score up. I like your style, Melinda. This is great.
He just broke the 9 in the side. So that
did he
counts.
really?
He did.
Oh, boy. Well, alrighty then. That was quick.
Yeah, that's Rodney's way of like introducing himself to you. I'm just going to go snap the 9 in the side and make it count.
Yeah, and like to heck with the bottom 2 where we're going to have to spot it. Let's just put it in the side. Why not? All right, so it should be 4-2. I'm hoping it's 4-2.
You know, it's tough because they use those straight pool beads on this table instead of the usual
score
beads.
Exactly. And you know how hard it is when you're doing, sometimes when you're doing this, you just can't see.
Yeah, it kind of makes me feel better. I look at the score when I'm down something fierce and I go, oh, it can't be that bad, right? They're like skinny little beads. And then I look and I'm like, oh.
No, they are little tiny little beads on this.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm down like by 4.
That's okay. I lost track on one of the earlier matches, and we thought that the guy was on the hill and had won, and it turned out nope. I'm like, all right. Little streaming error. I would like to thank our sponsor, Kamui.
John's company.
That's right.
Mr. John Bertone.
John Bertone.
Who, by the way, in
guy.
case you didn't know, he bakes apparently very well.
Does he really? I did not know that about him.
Fancy cakes and such.
Oh, for heaven's
fondants.
sakes. I'll have to get him together with Daniel, who's an awesome cook. His mom's a chef.
You're just doing that so you can get yourself some gourmet meal.
Exactly. No, he has actually cooked me some gourmet stuff. Unbelievable. It was one of the things where I went, okay, you're there. And of course, Pull Tracks, our stat man, Mr. Don Espinosa.
Oh, interesting.
Who's keeping the stats of all of this event here, the Chet Ito 3rd Annual Memorial.
This is my absolute favorite room in all of the United States.
Oh, I am so in love with this room.
Always have been.
I was telling a couple of the people here that if I lived up here, I would be here. This would be it for me. I would be in this hall. I'd be having my meals. I would be playing pool.
I just live here. Have them build a little apartment.
Exactly. That was
Rodney.
my thought too.
Bizarre.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. I'll tell you what he's doing. He's giving Josh a 4-ball easy out. Wow.
It's easy till you got to run it.
Oh, look. Okay, now we've got some data in here. Some info from our chat room on Josh.
You mean you have a pool detective out there?
Okay.
He has roots to Hawaii, so you got a Hawaiian versus a Hawaiian.
Oh, 2 Hawaii players here.
Islander versus Islander violence here.
Exactly. But he's from Gilroy, and you know what Gilroy is, do you not? The garlic capital of the world, which we drove through on the way here, and I loved it. In fact, we're going to stop and pick some up on the way back. I got promised by Daniel that we would stop in Gilroy. He went right past it. I'm like, but garlic. Okay, this guy looks like he's out.
It's tough because these are the tighter pockets.
Yes.
Courtesy of Ernesto and Oscar.
It's 4 and an 8.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Yeah, 4 and an 8.
So you tend to, I don't know, the way I felt was that I just wanted to make the ball. Position is almost, it's secondary because you got to make the ball first.
He could have left himself a little closer to this 9, but okay.
Oh. Barbara here just offered me some liquid therapy.
Yay. Well, all right.
Made from grapes. It's not Welch's. All right, well.
Okay, are you busting me? Oh, now I'm supposed to be talking about hot streaming coffee.
Streaming coffee?
Yes, hot streaming coffee. That's our kind of our trade, our trademark.
4-3.
And this is a little bit stronger than the hot streaming coffee that I normally have. And Melinda has busted me.
Oh.
I love it.
Yeah, as long as I play pool, I'll keep Bailey's in business.
Well, I had that earlier.
Hook it up to an IV and I'll take some of that.
Well, we normally don't get that here, you know, and with my rib out, you know, it's actually kind of comforting to
Oh, I have a help.
numb the area, so to speak. If you're just joining us, we are POV Pool, streaming to you live from this 3rd annual Chet Ito Memorial California Billiard Club here in Mountain View, California. And with me is Melissa Wang, who is also in this tournament.
You just saw me crap all over myself on the stream. Not that that's anything new to me. And they have 100 players in this tournament.
That's right, 101 or something. And by the way, Melinda has done a lot of comment for those of you that don't know her, but I'm sure most probably all of you do. She has done a lot of commentary on pool streaming with Andy Chen. So she's certainly, I am thrilled to have her here because she's kind of paved the way. And thank you for giving Daniel a little break here because he badly needs it.
Yeah, I was going to come on the stream and be highly irresponsible, but then, I don't know. My usually non-existent, somewhat professionalism got the better of me. What a save.
That was a terrific shot.
Dang you, Rodney. Oh, let's see.
And how about this music? Boy, we got drums going on in the background. We got Rodney Morris at the table. We got
things up. You got a lot of other good players still in. You've got Deo on another table playing Chris McDonald.
Oh yeah.
Let's see who else we got here. We got Brian Parks.
Well, it's a strong field here. Strong field. Mary
Like,
Rakin is playing down there.
No, the thing about California is that usually you have such good weather and so many other options that if you decide to play pool, you must be quite serious about it.
Absolutely.
That's why we tend to have, I think, a lesser amount of players, but the quality is pretty high.
Spanky in the chat room wants to know if we can find the score to Emmeline Collato's match, and it looks like it's 3-2, but I'm not sure who's 3 and who's 2.
Yeah, it's definitely 3-2, but we'll find out in a little bit, or maybe not.
We'll try to keep you posted.
I'll just make up numbers as I go. It sounds good.
I like your style. We're going to make it up as we go along, and if you don't like it, well, too bad.
What a kick. Look at this.
Look at this. Yeah, look at this
Oh,
shot.
you got it.
Oh, nice.
Dang, what a shot.
Wow. Wow. Okay, now this is, I know, man. All right.
Well, Rodney generally shoots pretty quick, but
Well, he cuts these in all the time, but we'll see.
there we go.
You got it. You know, just like they're nothing, you know. He just slices them in like, yeah, okay.
I hate people like that. They make me think the game should be easy. And I think it is, but just not the same level as they are.
Oh my God, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I should just raffle off my cue.
Well, theoretically, every time you get up there for one of these shots, it's like, well, yeah, you shouldn't be able to make that shot. What's the problem?
After a certain level, everybody can run out. All that matters is who does it more often, more consistently.
Isn't that the truth,
Well,
boy?
if you think about it, that's what makes, like, say, the world 10-ball, 9-ball championship so interesting. Because, you know, the final, I would say 64, they've probably all beaten each other one time or another. It's just who's going to do it today.
Yeah, so it kind of comes down to the mental. It comes down to, you know, are you ready to win today?
What I found
Are
very
you not?
interesting is that when I like to ask real professional pool players all sorts of interesting questions, and it seems that they actually all agree that the minimum race to determine the better player is a race to 21, which when I think about it is incredibly long.
Well,
It makes our races to 7 on like our little women's tour seem kind of short.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, no, the 7 is a short race. It really is. Anything can happen.
You know, that's such a funny thing because obviously, you know, when you first start playing, you think a race to 5 is pretty decent, and then the longer you play, the more you realize it's too short. It's also what she said.
Absolutely. Well, I'll tell you, Daniel was talking about the fact that, you know, the big BCA coming up in Vegas, we're trying to possibly negotiate some streaming action from one of the pool halls there.
Oh, would that be Pool Sharks or Q Club?
Sharks. And we were looking at possibly rounding up some matches to go to 21.
That would be fun. I've done that before.
Since you were talking about 21.
See, that only took me 7 hours that one time.
All right, what's going on here?
You know,
Last call.
on table 5.
Oh, boy. Somebody's missing their match here. You know, they could have gone back to the hotel and fell asleep or
I
something.
would just, in an event like this, I would just not leave. I wouldn't ever risk that.
Me neither. Too
I'm
easy to
paranoid
do.
about that, yeah. So according to somebody on the stream, it says that Josh is an accomplished foosball player. There's actually a foosball tournament here that starts at 7. If I remember
Tonight?
correct. Yeah, tonight starts at 7.
Oh, my God. Well, that's going to up the decibel level here in the house for sure.
No, he's just, now if he's going to play in that, then he has 2 chances to make some income.
Exactly. I love foosball
Meanwhile, I have
myself.
absolutely no chance because I enjoy drinking. So, I mean, any thoughts of me leaving here with any sort of money would just be like, it's never going to happen.
It's not going to happen, huh?
No, if I want anything, I just hand it right back to the bar.
Oh, I love it. Oh, boy.
Seems like Josh is getting a little more comfortable. And I just jinxed him by sheer accident.
Well, that's commentator's curse, and you know that, and I know that, and
Who was I talking about this with? I was joking about this with somebody, one of the players. And
It's so true.
We were calling it, it's not, you don't have ESP, you have ESPN.
yes.
You just make the wrong call
Exactly.
and you just keep jinxing everybody.
Oh, my God, it's so true. It's rough, man. You start calling the match, and then they do something completely uncharacteristic or something completely different from what you expected, or they miscue or whatever, and you're like, okay.
Just a reminder, they also have a pretty big event in April here, I believe. They have a 4,000 out of one pocket.
Oh, yeah,
and
so
a 10,000 out of
26th
10
through the
ball.
29th.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like their whole week of pool here.
And the one pocket is limited to 64 players,
Yeah.
and the
They had this last year, except that
10 ball's 128.
Right, the 10 ball event last year was actually part of the Seminole Pro Tour, but as you know, that folded
Yes.
earlier this year.
Yes, so it's called the West Coast Challenge now.
But it's still very nice of California Billiard Club to put up that kind of money.
Oh my, absolutely.
I mean, this if you actually haven't played in a tournament here, you really should come down. You would enjoy it a lot. My thing, there's a lot of room here. I'm completely claustrophobic. I hate having to run into people. I don't want to have to, bump into them. I don't want them to bump into me, but it never happens here. They have something like 8 or 9 feet between the tables and the tournament side, and they're all great Brunswicks.
And I'm impressed that the restrooms are pretty clean.
Hey, there you
How
go.
about that,
Yeah, that tells you a lot, right?
Unlike some places.
And the food is good.
The food is, I had breakfast today, and I was,
their breakfast deal is one of the
I was
best.
like, oh my God, the bacon is delicious. The eggs were cooked perfectly. Hash browns that were really good. They weren't like over greasy.
I think Josh has to make the decision of like, if he cuts it in the corner, he's going to have to kind of go around the table.
Yeah, he
unless
is.
he wants to hold it.
That's exactly what he's going to do, and he's going to leave himself. Boy, that's too close to the rail for me. Look at
I
that.
don't even care. If I saw this, I'd be happy because I'm shooting at the 9.
I don't know.
It doesn't take too much to make
It's
me.
not where you want to be, though,
Takes
on a
me less
shot
to
like
make me
this. Ugh. I don't. Somebody asked about Nassi. That's why. Man.
It's brutal. He shot what he thought he should shoot. So
Now, this is no gimme either. I think it's, I don't know if it's on the rail or not. It's too
not.
hard
It's
to tell
actually
from
just a
here.
little bit off
How can you tell that from here?
because I was watching it roll.
And I wasn't, because I'm a little hampered by the seating arrangement here. And he
Overcut
tried,
it.
he tried to cut it in. Look at this. Yowza. I don't know anything about online brackets for this tournament. I don't believe that they're in existence,
No, I don't think so.
unfortunately. And if we can get any updates when we get Daniel back on some of the other players and where things stand, we certainly will give you an update.
Oh,
My
no.
God. Okay. What were we saying? Commentator's curse.
Well, at least I didn't say nothing that time.
It's been back and forth now. Is he going to make this or what? Oh my
Yes.
God. My heart failed
He
there
actually
for a
caught
minute.
He caught the face of the pocket right there.
He sure did. I'm like,
He punched the pocket in the face.
Wow.
With a 9 ball.
All right. Well, that changes things a little bit. Josh is going to have to jump back in this thing. I'm sure he's capable of it, however. All right. Rodney the Rocket at the break. Looks like it's going to be dry.
Yep.
Going to bring Josh back to the table.
I have the 2 and the 4 at the bottom. A little ugly.
This event being brought to you today of view. And if you enjoy what you're watching, please go on to POV Pool and go press that donate button, throw a couple of dollars our way, and maybe we'll get you a second camera. How about that?
That's a good way of putting it.
We're all about that second camera. I'm actually hoping for a camera that comes from the top and goes down on the table from above.
I don't know how they're going to do that.
I don't either, but that's what I would like to see as a commentator.
Oh, wow.
Then that way there's never any question in my mind of, does this ball clear that one, what have you.
Having the absolute overhead cam, I think, is one of the most difficult things because it has to be installed within the light.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, how you going to do that, I don't know.
Clip. Little 3-cushion knowledge there. Ooh. He left him the whole ball, but he can't cut it in.
All right, well, oh yeah, they're both laughing now. Rodney's. Well, looks like he tried to play safe or something, and because he was a long way from making that shot, so I don't really think he was going for the shot.
Zing, and
That was a good
over.
stroke.
Yep,
Very good
that's the
stroke.
shot.
Brought that back for that 3. He's in good shape from here. See what he does. Oh, that's
He's
flirting
really-
with danger. I wouldn't have done that. But he's Rodney.
Yeah.
It's going to come off
That's
the
what
rail.
George Michael said during my match with him. He said he tried something. What did he say? He said it was the danger zone. I had to resist going, can I call you Kenny Loggins?
Oh, that's a good one. I like it. I saw him play in Reno, George Michaels. That's where I remembered him from.
He has got the...
Or not Reno, I'm sorry. The Chuck Markoulis.
Yeah, he's been playing for a long time.
Yeah.
He's a fixture around here.
Boy, he just finesse.
What
Look, oh
is
my
that?
God. I don't know. I don't know. You got me. I'm a little flabbergasted. Maybe he's hungry. Maybe he needs dinner.
Maybe when it comes too easy to play great, they just don't care.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, sometimes they start taking those shots for granted, and you just can't do that at this level. There's good players here.
So 6-4.
And you'll get whacked. All right. So there you have it, folks. Wow. Rodney Morris 6 versus Josh Corioso at 4 in a race to 8. Stay tuned for more. Pretty soon we'll have, we do have the next match coming up after this. Will be Oscar Dominguez versus Steve DeAnnabelle, which we know nothing about.
But I'm sure someone out there will fill us in.
I hope somebody out there will tell me, because I walked around the hall and nobody seems to know who this guy is or where he's from or what he does or anything.
Wow.
And it's pronounced DeAnnabelle.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. We all know Oscar, and this is a one-loss
Right. I heard Oscar lost his first match.
side. Yes, he did. Well, he had something going on at the beginning of the match, and it cost him, actually, because he did come back. It should have gone his way, actually. at some point, maybe we'll talk to him about that and find out what was happening. Although he and his opponent had a bit of a history and had just finished a big match, apparently in Sacramento, against one another.
Sacramento.
So, yeah, Robert Aldana, I believe, is the karaoke guy I heard. I didn't realize he sang more than Alex.
More than Alex.
Yeah.
Alex is kind of laid back this tournament.
He has been, compared to some.
It's the life of the party.
Absolutely.
All right, let's see this shot. It looks pretty straightforward. I love watching pros make combos.
Yeah, me too.
Probably because I can't do it.
I like combos, but you just have to be so careful not to jab, because that is, and I've even seen the pros do it, you know, the tendency is to jab at a combination instead of stroke through the ball, and I don't know why. But
Well,
I've seen it time and time again.
When we're all hacks, that's what we do. Swish. And it goes across. Wow, between the 8 and the 9.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't expect that.
I didn't either.
Thought I was going to go above the 8. Now we're going to have to see some more of that famous chop. But he's all right because all he has to do is make the 4.
Kamui chop? No.
Oh, no, chop. Like judo chop.
Oh, chop.
The cut.
Look at this.
Look at
All
that.
right. And kabam. Just like that.
Wow. On the
Just
hill.
like that. Puts Rodney Morris on the hill. And Josh has now got his work cut out for him. There you have it, folks. Rodney Morris 7 versus Josh Corioso at 4.
For the record, I like Josh's shirt. It's quite nice.
It is nice. Absolutely.
Huh. The 3 and the 9 stuck together.
Yeah, his break's been a little bit off. He normally pockets balls on the break, controls the cue ball.
On this table, when I was playing on it, you have to watch that the one doesn't roll off at all. It does. It seems to have a tendency to do that. Side pocket? No. Denied.
All right, well, he's got a shot at this.
I wonder if the 3
Got a
and the
little
9
funny. Yeah,
lines up.
Well, that was pretty darn good. But he's still got to get back. He's got to get back. He's got the stroke for it, though.
Is Rodney effing Morris? He's got the stroke.
He's not going for it. Look at that. He says, heck, I'll just run it out. No problem. I'm on the hill. No worries. Just like that.
Nice. Stun shots are so nice when it's done well.
Yeah, I love that. Just going to come back a little bit off the rail for this 5. I don't know if he's too straight or not.
No, he's got
I think
angle.
he's okay.
He's got plenty of angle.
Now you'll see a stroke here. So smooth.
I know, it's kind of hypnotic if you keep watching it.
Look, he's like looking at, he's got this facial expression like, okay.
I think he's always got that expression.
I'm not kind of where I wanted to be, but who cares? I'll figure it out, Yak, yak.
Mosconi said you don't have to worry about position if you just never miss the shots.
Oh, isn't that the truth? Well, this is looking like curtains here.
Let's see.
Might be curtains for Josh. Oh, look at
50-yard
this,
line.
though. Look, and now see? Just when you think you're out of the woods.
Look
And
at
then
him.
you get...
He's like,
oh.
he's just messing with us. He
Are you
always does
kidding
that.
me?
No, he
Holy
just
cow.
does that.
I can't watch. This is driving me crazy.
It's fine.
I can't watch.
But you have to because it's your job.
I know, but I don't want to watch.
Prop your eyelids open.
All right.
It should be all right. As long as you can reach it. Certainly
Yeah.
tall enough.
Look at
And
this.
that's that.
Okay. Rodney the Rocket Morris takes it down over Josh Corioso.
The next one is Oscar
And wow.
Steve.
How about that, folks? All right.